Okay, then it's 11 o'clock on Sunday night, the 12th, I think it's the 12th of January, and I'm basically just out with Bonnie for a walk, but I've brought with me a bag containing a couple of star anise, which is the scent that she was trained on yesterday. I can only give my word, but I've done no training on this other than the training that I did yesterday, because I haven't had the time to. But basically, if I can just show using an iPhone light here on a different phone, I should be able to light it up and see that there's a small hole in the bag. Let me see, just where my finger is there, you can see a little tear in the bag. The rest of the bag is knotted up, so that's the only access for scent of that aniseedy sort of like star anise to come out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this up in the hedgerow further down there, where you can see a street lamp down there by the red car. I'm going to tuck it away somewhere down there. I'm going to leave Bonnie up here whilst I do that, and then I'm going to come back and set her up for the search. And see how successful she is on locating that star anise at 11 o'clock at night on basically what is a public footpath in the hedgerow, having been trained on it in just under an hour. So we'll see how we get on. What I'll first of all do is give Bonnie, come here Bum, good girl, I'll just leave her where she is, good girl, Bonnie stay. So if we go on down here, I'm purposely leaving her at a distance because I don't want her to be able to see where it is that the item's being placed. And I want to conceal it to some extent. So as I say, there's the hole. I mean, a lot of people let their dogs pee on this grass and poo on it and everything, so it's pretty contaminated, and obviously we've had all the day's traffic and foot traffic coming up and down this road. Okay, so here's the street lamp that I was talking about. If I can just put on the torch on the other iPhone, see that I'm on, there we go. Okay, so now we should be able to see, if I bring this hide in, and where are we? Let me see. Okay, we'll go to this tree here. There's a small tree here, and basically, let me see, in underneath there, if I can tuck this bag right up. Okay, so we're tucked right up underneath there, inside that tree. Okay, so just to give the distance, or give an idea as to where that is. So it's in there. I'm going to walk up along the grass here as well, because obviously I don't want the sole bit of disturbance on this grass being the bit that leads to the hide. And we'll go back to Bon now and see how she gets on. It's nice as well because it gets in a little bit of stay practice, because obviously she's just popped in a sit up here waiting for me to get back. So it's twofold really, serves two purposes, which is always good. And you can see the little flashy thing on her collar up there, which is hopefully might be able to give us some better sight as to where she is when she's searching. Good girl, stay. Good. Where's it? Okay, so there's no way in hell that you're going to be able to see that because she's at too much distance, but hopefully she should be able to locate the article. She's off crossing the road down there. I'm simply moving down just to be closer to her, should she knock it. Which I think she might have just done. Yeah, she's got it. She's got it. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. All for kibble. Good girl, sweetheart. Well done. Well, I don't know what the time frame was on that for a search, but I've got to say, I'm pretty chuffed. Well done, Angel. Come here, Bum Bum. Good girl. Bonnie, come. Good girl. Well done, my sweetheart.